What is up, everybody? My name is Frenchy, and welcome to episode 2 of my Clue Scroll Locked Ironman FrenchyClues. Last episode, we started our beginner clue scroll grind, and we collected 29 out of the 39 unique beginner clue steps, along with 4 out of the required 8 beginner clue uniques to move on to the easy clue scroll tier. Today, we will be continuing our Goblin slaughter to work on the beginner clue scrolls, and hopefully moving our way closer to being able to do the easies. If you didn't see episode 1, make sure you go check that one out first so you can get a little bit of a rundown on how this series is going to work. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, there is the first beginner clue of episode number 2. And clue scroll number 2. Probably going to stack up a few caskets instead of opening them 2 at a time, so go get these 2 knocked out, see if we get any new steps. Well, there is a unique step. Cheer it if you knitter. Equip a chef hat and a red cape. Pretty sure I can just buy the red cape right in the same shop, but that will be 30 out of 39 unique steps now, so only 9 more to go. Well, there is the leather chap step from Charlie the Tramp. That is unique step number 31 out of 39 now, and that is also the last skilling requirement we need. I believe the other step is for the leather body, which is 14 crafting. The leather chaps is 18, so we will knock out the level for both of those steps. However, I still need to see the leather body step before we can move on. But let's get this this last skilling grind out of the way. Alright, well, there is level 18 crafting. You can now craft leather chaps, so I will go ahead and make one of those for Charlie. And then obviously I got the leather bodies made for when we do get that step. I think we said 8 more steps left. So, getting closer. Alright, not a level we need to grind for, but there is still a new step from Charlie the Tramp. That is a raw herring, and that's going to put us at 32 out of 39 unique clue steps. So, 7 more to go. Alright, well, the plan was to stack up 10 beginner caskets. However, the last one just took a while, and I need to go to bed. So we're doing 8. Hopefully, at least a new unique, but I would love some law runes as I'm tired of walking around everywhere. So, let's start. Black chain body, that is rarer than any of the beginner uniques, but it is an upgrade, so I'll take it. I already have that. Garbage. 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 And garbage. What an awesome game. Alright, I've gotten 6 more clues, and on clue number 5, we finally got our next unique step. So it was another Reldo step, and it is going to be at the, I don't know why it's not coming up anymore, the wheat field next to Draenor Village. So only 6 more steps to go. I'm going to finish these 2 caskets, and then we'll go ahead and open them. Alright, casket number 5. And the new step is another new one at the Varrock Mine, so that is only 5 steps left. There is 6 more beginner caskets. Let me go ahead and bank my stuff here. I feel like it's probably bad juju to open these in the same place I opened the 8 last night and got nothing, but it's a redemption opening. So we are at 34 out of 39 steps completed. I think my plan from here on out is just to stack caskets until I get a unique step. And then we'll go ahead and open the caskets every time I get a new step. So let's go rip these 6. I will take the steel plate body. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, better stab defense than the black chain body. The other stuff I don't really care. Garbage. 7 cabbages, so we rolled the rare drop table, but the wrong 50%. Garbage. I mean garbage, but that is better than the steel plate legs, so I guess I'm rocking a skirt from now on. And last one. Alright, there is another new step, and our last Charlie the Tramp step. He asked for a leather body, which I still have some in my bank from the crafting grind. So go give that to him, and this was on the second casket. So we will open these 2, and I am not opening them in this bank, because this place is cursed. Alright, 2 more medium caskets. Medium caskets, beginner caskets. Garbage. And another cabbage roll. Killing it. Alright, there is another new step. This one is Fortunato in Draenor Village. It's going to make 3 more steps left. And I was going to say, I feel like we're approaching the end of the beginner clues already, but still need to get 4 more uniques, and that could take a while, especially if we continue on the luck that I've been having with it. So hopefully that gets a little better soon, but 3 more steps, the end feels pretty near for that. Alright, other than the one we got, no new steps from those 2 beginner clues. Figured I've had some bad luck on the last 15, 20 clues or so. So I should come back to where I got the double casket. So just 2 more caskets here, but hopefully something good. I will say the steel plate body I can at least sell, because I am running a little low on funds. But that arguably was not very good. But hey, we keep grinding. Alright, well, I know I said I was only going to open caskets when I got a new step. However, I have 7 saved up. I'm about to go to bed, and I have also been on a terrible streak with the goblins. I think I started stacking these somewhere around 2,500 goblin kills. I'm now at almost 3,400. And I've only gotten 7 clues. So, I need some dopamine in my life, so I'm just going to open these before I go to bed, and hopefully we can get another unique and knock ourselves down to 2 steps left. So, let's get through these 7. Casket number 40. Another cabbage roll. Sick. I mean, that is, I needed a helmet still. I've been rocking the chef's hat this whole time, and that is a shield upgrade. So, I'm not too mad about that one. But, 2 more. Casket number 44. And last one, casket number 45. Good night.
A few inches later.
I feel like other than clues, I haven't done a general update recently. We're up to 3450 goblins killed, 40 attack, so I'm debating if I want to go get a rune scimitar to attach the ornament kit to. Then I'm not getting beginner clues, so what's the point, you know? 33 strength, 30 defense, 32 prayer, still 33 magic, 37 hit points, so making pretty good progress on the melee side of things, but still going a little dry on these beginner clues. Hopefully it starts picking up again soon. Well, that was literally the next kill after I stopped recording. Alright, well, there is another new step. It's going to be the Apothecary in Varrock, and that puts us down to 2 more steps to go. 37 out of 39. So let me go finish these 2 clues, see if we get any more new steps, and then go ahead and open these caskets up. Alright, 2 caskets, no more new steps after the other one. Hey, the shoulder parrot. Let's go. That is going to be unique number 5. Can we get the back to back? No, but I will absolutely take that. This little guy is going to watch me kill so many goblins. God, I cannot wait to be able to train agility, as my run energy runs out very quickly and it takes a very long time to get it back to 100. Alright, no new steps, but I do have 3 beginner caskets. I do still have a scroll box, but the reason I am opening this now is because this will put us at 50 beginner clues opened. And we will get a nice little reward for that. So let's go ahead and open the first one. Oh, that's a dupe. The first duplicate collection log item. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I did get excited at first. I thought that might have been the one I don't have. But that is a dupe. Unfortunate, but let's get to the last 2. I do want law runes, so I am happy about that. And we rolled the cabbage, but we do get the minor beginner scroll case, which if we go ahead and open that, we can now carry 3 beginner clue scrolls and scroll boxes. So we'll just make the grinds for actually getting the clues a little bit longer, but now we can open 3 at a time. So that will be nice. In a village of barbarians, I am the one who guards the village from up high. That is the Hunding step in Barbarian Village. And you know what that means? That means we are at 38 out of 39 beginner steps received. The only one we have left is to spin in Flynn's mace shop. So, 1 more step and 3 more beginner uniques, and we will be moving on to easy clues. 3 beginner caskets. Bad. Meh. Meh. 53 completed now. Alright, milestone update. There is 4,000 goblins killed. We're up to 54 clue scrolls from the goblins. And more than 2 easies. It's been popping up pretty often that I would have received an easy scroll box. I kind of wish I'd counted how many, but it doesn't track that. But 5,000 next. Well, there it is. There is spin at Flynn's mace shop. That was the last possible beginner step we could have received. So the only thing left to do is to get 3 beginner unique items. As you can see, we got the duplicate rune scimitar ornament kit earlier. We got the shoulder parrot. So any other 3 will do the job. I think I will finish these 3 clues up, open them, and then I don't know if I want to stack caskets or if I just want to start opening them on every single, I guess, bunch that we get. I'll probably stack them for a little bit, maybe get up to 10 or so, but we'll see how fast I can actually receive these clues. Alright, let's do a little spin, talk to Yuri. New clue, but it does not matter, because that is now going to be 39 out of 39 beginner steps completed. Alright, there is 6 more beginner caskets. I think I'll start doing every 6 until we get the 3 items we need, as I don't want to do like 15 or 20 and end up getting the 3 items and, you know, waste time doing clues for no reason, but I also don't want to open them every single time I get one. So 6 is a good middle ground. Let's hope we get something here. Alright, first 3, not great. Second 3. No luck. 59 beginners completed now. Alright, we got 6 more beginner caskets. Casket number 60. 61. 62. There's another cabbage roll. 63. 64. And 65. No uniques. Alright, another big milestone. There is 5,000 goblins killed. Alright, 6 more. Here's casket number 66, 67, 68. There's a unique Jester Cape. 2 more to go till easies. Number 69. 70. And 71. A little random milestone update here, but with this bone buried, we are up to 37 prayer just from burying goblin bones, and that's going to be our first protection prayer. So we got protect from magic unlocked. I didn't think I would ever get protection prayers this way, but here we are. Not too much longer till 43. Hopefully we're done with beginners by then at least, but we'll see. Another little update. We did make it up to base 40 combats. Still at 33 magic. I haven't touched range yet, and it's why I've been picking up these bronze bolts, because to make some money early on, I was picking up steel plate legs in the wilderness and selling them to the plate leg shop in Al Kharid. I think it was like 650 coins a piece. And I did notice there was a crossbow out there, so I was like, oh, I'll start picking up the bronze bolts so I can, you know, if I get to a point, I don't get a bow from clue scrolls, and I really need to train ranged, I can do that. Clearly, I've been picking up these bolts for a very long time, and I have yet to train range, so I probably will honestly never use them. But I have them just in case. But yeah, general stat update. Base 40s, probably just gonna level up strength a lot, because hitting high numbers makes the brain happy. Alright, 6 more caskets here. I feel like I keep trying to find new places to open clues. I don't know if I'm trying to get better luck or if I'm just trying to get a little change of scenery, because I'm at the same places quite often. But we'll try the West Falador bank out this time. We need 2 more collection log slots to move on to the easies, so maybe we get it done here. Maybe we're back to the goblins. Let's find out. Casket 72, immediate cabbage roll. There's a short bow though, so I can start doing range. I don't think I got one before. Maybe I did and I'm just slow. Nope, that's my first one. So I can start training range now. Casket 73, 74, 75, 76, and 77. 6 more caskets and another clue opening spot. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, sandwich lady top. Only 1 more collection log. Cabbage. Alright, since we are 1 collection log from being done, we'll just do every 3 caskets, so 58. Or, sorry, 84, 85, and 86. Another cabbage roll. Alright, 3 more beginner caskets. Number 87, 88, and 89. Another cabbage roll. The goblin killing continues. Alright, 3 more caskets. I'm going to take a step out of the bank because this place is cursed. That is casket number 90, 91, and 92. No unique. Still 7 out of 16. Alright, 3 more caskets. Number 93, 94, and 95. And we get the frog slippers. That is beginner unique number 8. And now we can go do the 2 easy clues in my bank. What is our first step? Search the bookcase in the monastery. Sweet. Search the bookcase. Feels so nice to do other steps. Next one, talk to the Slayer Master in Burthorpe. I haven't even been there yet. First easy casket, and step 3, Blue Moon Inn, Southern Varrock. Good thing that is the 1 teleport I have. And next step, Catherby Archer Shop. I have to go to Catherby? Oh no. And back to Al Kharid. Alright, step 3, hopefully the last one. God damn it. Oh, back in Lumbridge, that's fine. Alright, there is casket number 2. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a unique right away. Let's go. Black Plate Legs G, that's an immediate upgrade. And the weapon is an upgrade too. And clue number 2. I will absolutely take the 5k, I am broke. Alright, so let's go over a couple things. The beginner clue scroll grind took us 95 beginner clue scrolls. RuneLight is not tracking one of them, but if I go ahead and look in the collection log, 95 beginner clues completed to complete half the collection log. It took us 6,412 goblin kills to receive the 94 beginner scroll boxes that we did receive. The other one we received was from the X Marks the Spot quest, and then the 558 cow kills are from the magic grind. This grind in total took 2 days and 6 hours, so about 54 hours to get through the beginner clue scroll tier. But now, we are done. No more goblins. I would say no more beginner clues, however, if I do come across beginner clues in my search for easies and mediums, I will still be doing the beginner clues. I still would like to complete the beginner collection log, which we still have half the items to get. But for now, easies are going to be the main focus. So how are we going to get the easy clues? Well, there's two good options. Option number one, ham guards. Ham guards are found in the ham hideout, and they come at level 12, level 18, and level 22. FrenchyClues is obviously a melee master at this point with all base 40s, and ham guards do drop easy clue scrolls at a rate of 1 in 55, which is better than the 1 in 64 that we have been doing for goblins. Option number two, minotaurs. Minotaurs are found in the stronghold of security. They drop easy clue scrolls at a rate of 1 in 101, which is higher than the ham guards. However, they also drop beginner clues at a rate of 1 in 60. So if I'm ever at a point where I'm feeling a little burnt out of the easy clues and I want to go back and do some beginners as well and try to fill out that collection log a little bit, this would be a good option for me. Neither one of these monsters have exceptionally good drops that are going to make me pick one over the other. However, the ham guards do drop Grimy Guams, Grimy Marintils, and Grimy Terramin, and they have seed table, ranging from potato seeds to snapegrass seeds. Now I cannot train herblore, and I cannot train farming until I get a step that requires me to, but I can stockpile the resources to train it. So when I do get that step, I'm able to train it a little more efficiently if I already have the herbs and everything saved up. They also drop coal and iron ore at a rate of 1 in 55, so when I do get to the point where I need to do smithing, I can have those resources ready to go. That will basically finish up the beginner clue scroll grind. It's been a fun little journey, and as much as I want to say that it was a long journey, I'm sure this journey is going to be much longer. Easy clue scrolls do have 166 unique steps, a big jump up from the 39 unique steps that we had to find with beginners, and also 131 unique collection log items. We're up to 6 steps and 1 unique. So I guess without further ado, let's make our way over to the ham guards and start grinding out some easy clues. I am interested to see how many of these I am going to have to kill on my journey to getting medium clues unlocked. Now according to the wiki, the ham guards are weak to magic. I am going to be starting off killing them with melee as they're just my highest skills and I'm trying to get a few done. However, I will probably be coming back with magic at some point because I would love to get some of these teleports unlocked. It wasn't too big of an issue being on the beginner clue scroll tier, but now that we're on the easies, we have to go some places like Camelot, Zaya, that are really annoying to get to just by walking. So, magic grind will probably be coming back soon, but for now, just trying to get some easies. But there we go, we finally got in, and let's start killing some ham guards. Oh, and I did almost forget, there is a third option for getting myself easy clues that will probably be used more if I'm trying to do something AFK or if I'm working on my main account or editing or whatever. Sand crabs. They do drop easy clues at a rate of 1 in 128, so a worse option than the other 2 options I have available to me, but much more AFK. So that will be option number 3 for easy clues. Easy clue scroll number 1. Well, number 3, but number 1 from the ham guards. And easy clue scroll number 2. It's going to be talk to the cook in the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. We already have a duplicate step, and we have 160 steps to go. Sears Village, that is a new step. Really, any step on this side of White Wolf Mountain is a little bit of a journey to get to. If I need to get to like Ardoyne, I can take the ship from Remington, but getting to Remington can even be a little annoying because I don't have the Falador teleport unlocked yet, so I think it's important we get our magic level up. I think when I go back to the ham guards, I will probably bring some magic gear, because I think getting just at least the Falador teleport unlocked would be good. I would say the Ardoyne teleport is 51 magic, but it is locked behind the Plague City quest, so we will not be getting that one anytime soon. But let's make our way over to Sears Village. I feel so naked. I can't remember the last time I took my armor off. I actually don't think I have taken my armor off since I got each of the pieces. Forgot what I looked like. But yeah, I think actually the game plan will be when we get back to the ham guards, I will get 37 magic for the Falador teleport and also 45 magic for the Camelot teleport. There's the first casket. Only a 2-stepper. And barber in the Falador barber shop. So, back to Varrock and run our way to Falador. Crates in the Falador general store? Well, that's convenient. Chest by Farmer Fred's bed. That is an easy one to get to. I love how RuneScape clue scrolls have you walking into people's houses, going in their bedrooms, searching their things, and they just don't care. But anyways, there is casket number 2. Let me get back to the bank real quick, and we will go ahead and open these. Alright, 2 more easy caskets. I know some people in my clan have been following along with the series, and when I opened the 2 easy caskets and got the black plate legs last night, it was like 1 in the morning, and I don't think any of them were awake, so they might get a nice little surprise here that I'm on the easy clues if I get a collection log. But let's go ahead and get these open. Some purple sweets. It is a collection log. I think that's one of the shared collection log ones. Alright. And casket number 2. Zamorak page 1. So 2 of the shared unique trail rewards. So we got the purple sweets and the Zamorak page 1. Nothing in this will count towards anything. I'm sure throughout our journey we will probably complete this. I'd be surprised if we didn't. But 2 uniques out of this, but no uniques out of the easy. I don't think I've ever looked cooler than I do in this moment. I think the amount of time I'm going to spend picklocking this door is going to be more than I spent killing goblins. This is painful. 2 more easies. First step, Alcarid. That's a new one. Alright, there's our first Zaya step, so we're going to have to make our way there. That's going to be another place. It's going to be a little annoying, not so much to get to, but to travel through, as Zaya is a pretty large continent. Wherever it is, there it is. Both Zaya and Varlamore, I'm not going to have a lot of access to teleport, so that will be a little frustrating to deal with, but we'll figure it out. Alright, next step is going to be Sinclair Mansion, which is a bit of a hike from where we're at, but probably go back to Port Sarim, take the boat to Ardoin, and walk up, I guess. There's the casket. Clue scroll number 2, and there is our first item requirement, and this one, I think, is going to require Children of the Sun to access Varlamore. I believe so. So, it's going to be Other Than X Marks the Spot, our first quest requirement. So before we do that, I will just go ahead and open the first casket here. A collection log slot. There is the black pickaxe. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for episode number 2. We did manage to finish off the beginner clue scroll log. We do have 9 out of 16 now, with the black pickaxe being shared between beginners and easies. Total playtime is up to 2 days, 9 hours. Total level of 330, and we did get 2 of the easy collection log slots, so only 64 more to go. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.